Okay, we are back. Once again, Heliaton Loureiro and Alex Uranga. Oh, I made a mistake. I said it was all Brazilian. He does not. Alex is from the Basque Coast. I forgot that Alex was able to come back there in the last minute.
Here's a look at the first wave of the Brazilian semi-final. Just a quick roll out the back.
And I was just notified by Ren I made a mistake. It's the Basque Country, not the Basque Coast. I've been corrected multiple times on it. Nobody can make up their mind. Some people say, no, it's not the Basque Country, call it the Basque Coast. And
really?
Someone else told me, no, it's not the Basque Coast, it's the Basque Country.
Okay.
But I'll listen to Ren. Ren knows what he's talking about. 4.08 on the first wave of Heliaton. And this is Alex Uranga. Big invert right there, looking
there
good.
It is. That's the big invert that put him into second place in his first heat this morning. He just scraped through in the last minute, so all the way through the semis.
So he's trying to catch up to a 4.08 that Heliaton had earlier. Check out the replay. A rider in yellow, Alex Uranga from the Basque Country.
Nice projection. The Basque Countryman
more man-on-man action.
Flaunting his stuff.
So Alex with a 6.88 on his opening wave. A great way to start the semifinal. 20 minutes. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves.
Now, Heliaton Loureiro. He's been having a really good contest here. I saw him, I think I was in here commentating when he won his first heat, and he's shown a lot of emotion, a lot of passion. He was crying, he was so amped, and now he's come all this way to the second semi. Can he make to the final and even possibly take this contest out from Pierre-Louis Costes?
Yeah.
Let's cause the biggest upset of the contest.
I'm going to say PLC is looking good, though. I mean, he's just clicking everything. 2 backflips on 1 wave. If he's able to do that again in the finals, it's going to be hard to beat him.
For sure.
Look at these lines coming in, Ryan.
Yep, this is one of the biggest sets we've seen in these semi-finals. I'd say we'd have Alex. Is Alex out there, or is it Heliaton? No one taking that inside wave. I think they might still be paddling out. It's looking a little crumbly anyway. It's probably just a touch wide on the reef.
Man, I'm just not able to not seeing anybody come through on these waves. Good sets are coming through. Where are the riders? And it's just a good example of how difficult it is for these guys to be in the right place at the right time. Certainly not easy, is it?
No. When you've got a slight onshore wind, it doesn't help. It makes the first and even sometimes the second wave of the set be a little bit bumpy. So they've got to be selective out there and look for those smooth waves where they can get to the lip clean with more speed and just make a nice clean move off the lip. And both these guys are definitely capable of a big move out of the lip. Inverts, flips. Yep. Plenty of time left for these two.
Yes, we still have a lot of time, like you said. 15 minutes, 30 seconds to go. So only 5 minutes through. 6.88 for Alex. 4.08 for Heliaton Loureiro as we see PLC. Man, he's a good-looking ripper, isn't he?
Putting the Rashi back on for his post-heat interview that we're going to be seeing very shortly. And back to the action out the back. The boys are still waiting for that clean wave. There's definitely a couple of lumps coming here now, and Alex is looking like he's got the priority out the back there in the peak.
Yeah, for sure. And man, I keep looking down, and I can't believe that we've only seen 1 wave each for these guys, considering how many waves we've seen wash through. You know?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, this can't be hitting the reef that well. And there's a look at Emma Cobb coming into her first Grand Slam final, having a little bit of a struggle with the Rashi not there. There's our head webcast cameraman, Seamus Mackham.
Well, it's also interesting. I mean, she wasn't feeling very confident, you know. I was talking to her earlier. She's like, "Oh, I got such a tough heat and all this stuff." And look, that was before the quarter. She was talking about how tough her heat's going to be and all this stuff. And man, she's made it through the final. So good on her.
Yeah, definitely.
Cobby.
There's Magno Passos. Good result, 3rd place. Take home a bit of money to the family in Brazil.
That's right. 3rd place, taking home $2,800 and 1,460 points.
That's not bad. Not bad day's work there for Magno Passos. Buys little son a nice present, maybe a little present for his wife too.
Yeah.
And then over to Brazil for the next leg. The Grand Slam in his not maybe only 6 hours from his hometown in Brazil. And his Hellerton was having a look at that one. He didn't have priority, so he can kind of afford to have a paddle at whatever's coming through.
Well,
still only the one wave for each rider.
As I'm saying.
And here's a look at the finalistas. Alexandra Randa, Emma Cobb.
Is that it?
Great.
Is that finalistas?
Finalistas. So we got a little salute to the crowd, getting an applause. I think this is going to be a great heat. Yeah, a great heat.
That's great.
Two really nice, friendly girls about to go out for battle, and they're going to give it their all. Cobby's been pretty focused and pretty amped all contest, and Alexander Ryan's kind of almost looking unstoppable. So it's going to be a good final to watch. And being an Australian, of course, I'm going to be rooting for Cobby. So let's see if she can cause an upset here and take down the favourite. But Alexander Ryan, 15 years old.
Yeah. Might just choke her out there. Tell her, don't you dare.
I don't know. Cobby's pretty tough.
Here
we go.
I know that she is. She's from that Kayama area down there in South Coast, and we hung out with her down at Mystics down there for the men's event.
Yep. It's got a wave out the back here now with Urunga in priority.
Looks like someone paddling. Our rider in red, Heliotin, possibly.
Alex is going to use his priority here. Bit of foam on the board.
He needs a 2.81 to take the lead.
Oh, no, it's Hellerton. It's Hellerton. Quick connecting spin. Bit of speed into the inside. Bit of a tube.
Oh.
And a roll out. That's the first kind of little cover-up we've seen in a while.
Making something out of nothing right there, huh?
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
It's definitely been slow, hasn't it, compared to the last heat?
I'm impressed, buddy.
Been a lack of waves, but yeah, if you're finding little barrel sections like Hellerton there, then you must be doing all right. Just over 11 minutes.
There you go.
Another look at Hellerton's wave.
Some hecklers messing with Hardy up here, always announcing. That's what happens. You don't make the semis or finals, you get heckled, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'm sorry, buddy. Next time I'll.
The bottom feeders get kicked down to the commentary booth here with Eric Apple.
Did he call you a bottom feeder?
Bottom feeder, yeah. You've had your time at the top. You get
5.15 for Heliotin Loreto.
And some sets coming here. Let's see if La Cupula can serve up some sort of bowl, some sort of clean face for these guys. Because so far this heat's been pretty average. I mean, Alex found that nice invert, which was off a closeout. So we want to see some of these connecting bowls so the guys can get a bit of length of ride and get some speed.
Okay, here he is. Alex Urunga from the Basque Country.
Looking at
forward 360, setting up for a steep section.
Here he goes, looking to set it up. Good time. He's got a lot of speed. It's a huge roll.
Tell me he held on to it.
He's there somewhere.
That was insane.
Pushing, he's holding on. That was big. That was one of the biggest sections we've seen hit all day. It's the sort of section where he's throwing his hand up. He's maybe kind of thinking he might have hung on long enough, but that's one for the judges' box. And I think we're going to have another look at that wave again soon, but there's a chance Hellerton could be onto something out the back. No, that one a bit frothy. So Hellerton's still out there waiting. I'm sure he's heard the crowd go up on that one. Here's another look at Alex. He's read this wave really well. Quick spin takeoff, get a quick little score, holding, putting the legs in a bit, and then releasing full speed off the bottom, Eric.
This is just insane projection. About a 12-foot airdrop, and he held on.
He's there. You can see his head, but he disappears under that second bounce. So
that was insane
this
to hold on.
how this score comes through. Big roll there from Alex Uranga.
I think it's insane that he held on and went for it, because we see some riders sometimes bail out, let go, and in positions like that, and he wasn't scared.
Nah, full commitment. The man from the Basque Country.
Again, we have Ryan Hardy joining myself, Eric Apple, up here for the 2013 Antofagasta Bodyboard Festival, and the scores are coming up. Only a 3.45.
So it's
Alex
been
Uranga?
it's been scored as incomplete,
Oh.
which is it's kind of fair. He wasn't. We saw his head for a split second, but he didn't show full momentum ahead of the whitewash. So fairly scored there from the judges. Alex unlucky not to hold on just a little bit longer through that after that heavy landing, but definitely impressive. And you could hear the crowd go up from Alex hitting that huge section. Yeah,
the crowd. We were yelling. We were like, whoa.
Yeah. That was impressive.
Yeah, and he timed it absolutely perfect. He got so much projection up and out.
And he's still in the lead, even though it only scored a 3.45. I mean, they both only had one decent scoring wave.
Pretty nuts.
And there's Hellerton throwing his hand up, asking for probably a bit of a Portuguese interpretation.
Yep.
Know what the situation's going on. And he's only needing a 5.19 with 8 minutes left. So this is a really interesting heat. Very tight, plenty of time. And hold on, because I'm sure there's going to be definitely some exchanging going on with the lead with 8 minutes left. And the wind's still holding out for us. It's only a light onshore, so I think we're going to see more.
We've been super lucky with the conditions today. I mean, we've had waves all day long. The swell's still there. The wind's holding up just enough for us to make it through all these heats, and we're definitely blessed today, I would say. So thank you to Chile. Thank you to the Pacific Ocean.
For sure. There's been days throughout this week where it's been a pretty strong onshore, hasn't it? It's been nearly white caps out the back, or
a little bit.
The little
not too bad.
The sheep, as they call it over here in Spanish.
What do they call it, the sheep?
Las cabritas, yeah, the little goats. But today, no goats, no sheep on the horizon.
Perfect.
So we've got relatively clean conditions. A bit of bump, but still some smooth sections. I mean, that wave of Alex that offered up one of the biggest sections we've seen all day.
So again, the winner of this heat going to the final is going to be guaranteed a minimum of $5,600 US, and the winner is going to be taking home $8,000 and 2,000 points on the GQS.
That's not a bad day's work, is it? $8,000.
Yeah.
And what about the girls?
Like my Tuesdays.
Do we have? What are the girls taking home, Eric, for the final?
The girls in the finals, second place 2,800 and 1,720 points. The winner 2,000 points and $4,000. Here we go. No.
Ooh,
I thought we had Hellerton up again, but not to be.
Yes, hey, if Alex is out the back there, then Hellerton will lose a priority. And there's some of the Japanese girls getting a bit of local painting from local boy Yo-Yo. Looking good, girls.
Battle paint. It's always good to see the white on them.
It is.
The white
and the
battle
girls
paint.
have come a long way from Japan. Yeah, they're pumped. I wonder who they'll be going for in
Hopefully
in
we'll
this
get some
final.
white battle paint on your face when it's over.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, something you might want to see, but don't know about that one. Here we go, just under 6 minutes. Nearly 5 minutes.
45 seconds ago, and man, it's just I can't believe the lack of waves in this heat. It's pretty incredible.
It's a really slow one. Both the guys now sitting out the back. So I'm pretty sure after that last paddle from Hellerton that Alex will have the priority. That's something you've got to really be careful with in this man-on-man system. And I dare say that Hellerton is probably in one of his first man-on-man situations with this priority. So he's quite new to the system, and that's one of the things you really got to be careful of is paddling for waves and losing your priority, because it's going to just be crucial.
So again, 5 minutes. 5 minutes remaining in the second semifinal. Alex Uranga from the Basque Country currently in the lead.
And we've got Alex here having a look at this wave, so he did
He's
have
up.
priority.
Man, that roll earlier was just so amazing. It's too bad he wasn't able to hold on. Look at this.
Will he go for the PLC 2 flips? There's something else here.
Oh,
He's looking for it.
Rollos? No, didn't quite do it. It was good that he threw that snap reverse right there, because it wasn't going to offer him anything else.
So it's
So
going
a
to
decent wave there again for Alex Uranga, who's looking to extend his lead. He wants to get rid of that 3.45. There's a good chance he did it.
That's right. Yep. He'll definitely better his second score there. Here's another look at it. You can see he's eyeing off that middle section there. So He hasn't got a lot of air, but he's made a clean move, and he'll be rewarded for that. You know, if you're looking at a medium score, probably in the 5 to 6 point range, maximum, and putting himself in a good position.
5.83. So like we said, he got rid of his low score. Got rid of his low score, and now it's a total of 12.71. Extending his lead over Helioton.
So Helioton now in a position this is totally doable for him. 7.56. He's been doing big flips and big inverts all day to get through his heats. He's taking down some big names like Amaury Laverne. And yeah, the guy's on fire. But then so is the Baskman. Can I say that? The Baskman?
Yeah, sure. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. You're Ryan Hardy.
Oh, yeah.
Who am I?
Can I call Helioton the Hellman? The Hellman from Brazil. Can he prove to his Brazilian compadres on the shore that he is the Hellman? 3 minutes left, 7.56. He's been on fire all day. He's definitely been causing upsets, and will he cause another upset in this second semi-final?
We'll take a look at some of the Chilena fans down there on the beach. 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Man, it's just nail-biting time for these guys. Again, we need a 7.56 for the Hellman to make it through to the finals.
And of course, this is a big contest for Helioton being a qualifier. He's going to be looking at qualifying for 2014, and this is going to be a huge result from him. Whether he gets third or through to the final, this is going to be huge points for him in his qualifying campaign.
Okay, in red, Helioton, the Brazilian.
Here it is now, 7.56. He's got a big line going straight off the first section.
Nice. He's going to pop out. Can he come back to the shoulder, though?
He's going to need something else.
He's looking to improve upon a 4.08. I would say he did that.
He's definitely improved on his score. Can he find another section in here?
Ooh. He is Brazilian.
Pretty wobbly.
1 minute and 40 seconds.
Oh, whoa.
Don't speak too soon, buddy.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a roll there. He's still looking for something.
Look at the glare.
Ooh. He needed that 7.56. I don't want to throw any scores out there because that's going to be a big call with just under 2. I don't know if he's got enough time to get out the back, Eric. That's a long paddle from way in there. I'm going to throw it out there that he's done.
Less than 2 minutes, a minute and a half.
He's done unless he's been training for 10 weeks in the octagon. I think he's not going to make it back out there.
That's quite a sprint. He would have been looking for a 7.56 to get up to the lead on just one wave.
And that's, yeah, a decent flip out the back.
Okay, he's got a score. No, not yet. Sorry.
So we're still waiting for the score to drop for Helioton on this last wave. And like I was saying,
5.58. So he needs a 7.13, and he has a less than a minute to go. And he's not going to make it out there.
No, he's going to really need to get the turbine happening in both arms and legs to even make it to the shoulder of the peak. So this is going to really test how much he wants it and how much fuel he's got left in the tank.
And Alex, the man from the Basque Country, can really be patient and take off on the right wave if he wants to stop him. But here he is.
So here's Alex, yeah.
He's looking to improve upon a 5.83.
Wow.
Whoa!
He's there.
Oh,
he's there. He's pushing through.
Kaboom.
Out. It's taken a leaf out of Pierre's book. That was a really good flip, really clean. A little bit of backwash here.
Yeah, right at the rocks, too.
Yep.
It's always good to have backwash and rocks. It's a good combination.
You got to watch it in there. There's urchins. There's sea urchins all around this reef. Quite a few people have got a few little souvenirs to take home in the form of an urchin spine. So here's another look at Alex's last
replay.
wave.
Alex Uranga, ARS at the closing bell, just to put a little stamp on it, little exclamation mark on his victory and his berth into the finals. So that means third place, Helioton going home, like we said, $2,800, 1,460 points unofficially. Alex Uranga making it onto the finals with PLC. So an all-European final here, the men's.
It is, yep. The Basque Countrymen and the Frenchmen.
All right, Ryan Hardy is done. See you later.